Guitar worship here again, and been doing some slow songs. Pick it up. We're going to do another Israel song. We're going to do it in the key of G. So if you're stuck on G, you're going to enjoy this song. Now this is a difficult song, not because of the chording, but because of the rhythm. You may find difficulty both playing and singing this, so I have somebody else do the singing for a while. I would admit this was quite a challenge for me. Just because of you got to pay real close attention to your rhythm, and this is Trading My Sorrows in the key of G. All right, so you're going to need, and let me preference because one more time, I'm having a little bit of trouble with my strings staying in tune. It is very cold. First video I started was about 44 degrees here in the room. I'm in my temporary office, and I've got the heater on. It's actually up to the mid-50s. So as it gets warmer, it's getting out of tune. So I'm going to keep adjusting it. We're going to do G, E minor, D, C. All right, so it's so you're going G to C to E minor to D. So that's it. G, C, E minor, D, G, C, E minor, D, B, C, E minor, D. And you're kind of going. So it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. I'm going extra in there, but this is basic. You'll pick it up better. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. I'm trading my sorrow. I'm trading my shame. I'm laying it down for the joy of the Lord. 1, 2, 1. I'm trading my sickness. I'm trading my shame. Hey, I'm laying it down for the joy of the Lord. And we say yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Amen. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. All right, so the rhythm is, I grant you it's difficult. This is probably the hardest rhythm song I ever have learned to play. I had a good friend of mine, that pastors in a city nearby me, and he is a phenomenal guitar player, far better than I am and could ever dream of being. And he told me that it took him over I want to say 6 to 8 months to learn how to sing with this song. Okay, so don't knock yourself down. All right, so play along with me. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Trading my shame. I'm laying it down. The joy of the Lord. 1. All right, so it's kind of fast for me to tell you what chords I'm going to, but I think you got it figured out already. G, C, E minor, D, B, C, E minor, D, C, E minor, D. And that's the way it is the whole song. It doesn't change that pattern at all. So I'm going to sing it through. Just learn the strumming pattern. I know, look, there's no easy way, but just do it. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just, get mad at Israel. He wrote it. All right. So I'm going to sing it through and play the intro. I do this about 4 times with my musicians, and it kind of gets everybody in the rhythm. They know where you're going. Man, you start going, and everybody knows. I mean, unless you went back in a time machine to 30 years ago. Everybody knows where you're going with the song. They're going to get excited. So you go. laying it down for the joy of the Lord. I'm trading my sickness, I'm trading my pain, I'm laying it down for the joy of the Lord. And we say yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. We say yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Amen. Now, this is a heavy, medium to heavy pick, so I'm not used to how stiff it is, but a lot of times if you'll learn power strumming, what I call power strumming, I do it a little different. I'll come into that verse after the chorus a couple of times. I'll be going, and we say yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Right, so you understand, I can hardly do it with a thick pick. So you understand where I'm going. A very easy song, C minor D. I am so sorry that you just can't whiz into this one just and have it. You have to learn the strumming pattern. And it's almost all downs. It's dun, 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 down, 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 down. Down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 up. There you go. For those that want me to teach strumming patterns, you now have the strumming patterns. All right, down, down. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. All right, Nathan Burks, you finally got me to teach strumming patterns. There you go. So this is one you have to have on there. So once you learn this one, you're going to be rocking and jamming. You are so far ahead of the curve if you can learn this rhythm. So don't get frustrated that you can't sing with it, but in your head, keep singing it while you're doing it. You can't hear me singing in my head, but I am. I was just singing in my head. I don't know if you can hear that. It always sounds like Ray Charles for some reason. It never comes out that way. All right. Hey, have fun. If you're not having fun, you're not going to want to learn. Remember who you're doing it for. And you're trying to get people to fall in love with the God you're singing about. All right. Hey, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Congratulations. Leave comments, feedback. Send me questions, whatever. Post them right below here, and I will respond to them. All right. If you got anybody who wants to know how to play the guitar, tell them to come over here. I am just as happy to mess them up as I am you. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Easy Guitar Worship, thank you so much. God bless.